Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Atlanta Falcons. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Go.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
At the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Penix off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Rambo 80. 18, Pioneer. Check go.
Penix here from the gun. This is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
1st and
Okay,
10
when Bill
at the
Walsh
40-yard
was
line.
implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On the ready.
7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19.
Another carry for Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Easily add the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
At the 44-yard line.
Opening drive, about to break into field goal range. We got 1st and 10 at the 44.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready?
Play fake. Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the shotgun, Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready, ready. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here he goes, third and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Fourth down, here's Penix. Throw caught by his running back. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. Has room down the left sideline. And he is gone. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Devin Tompkins to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Penix working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Let's go.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have second down and 5. Penix now to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Penix on first down. Lays out left side and gets it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Still has some space inside the 35. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a second quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Gonzalez now for the extra point.
Gonzalez lining up for the extra point.
The XP is up and good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Steelers 7. Bradley Pinion.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. On the return, here's Gainwell. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
It's a gain of
That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First down, Steelers.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Take 30.
First down throw here by Rodgers. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
First down. Here's Rodgers. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
A gain of 14. And a Steeler first down.
Rodgers from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
To the air on first down. Rodgers. That's cut at the 4. at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
11 more yards.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
First and goal, Warren. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Setting up, second and goal. He gets it again. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tie things up at 14.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Carter on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
He's back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Dumps it off to Robinson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
258. Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Take 30. Jump out. Hey, 88. 80. Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Number 50. Look again.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Hey, take 26. Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers going to throw here. Third down. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
17 yards.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. The right side, caught by Smith. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice choke plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And they bring him down around the 34. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He's got Smith. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And a Steeler first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey, take 20. Set it. 258. Get 300. Get, live. Back north.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
319. Inside. Hey, 88. 319.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that makes it 2nd and long.
58. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Here's Rodgers. Austin's there to haul it in. They talk about a good gain when they needed it. So that's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, you can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Another Steelers first down. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
258.
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal.
58.
Rodgers to throw. Throws caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
To Calvin Austin. A gain of 13 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
319.
Looking to throw. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead.
Touchdown.
It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for
Now
Pittsburgh.
Boswell on to send this away. Here's Carter on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 70 Lion. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Penix here from the gun. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
18, Pioneer. Go.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
9 on the play.
We've learned how
Brings up
valuable
3rd
sacks
down.
and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Ready, ready.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
70. Red alert, red alert. Yes, let's go right now. Warriors 70. Go one, boy. Here we go. Check go.
Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
18.
Rodgers set to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
A gain of 17
The big
yards.
play nets him 17
And the
yards.
Steelers,
And a
first
fresh set of
down.
downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Look at the 8.
Rodgers will look to throw. He's got Smith again. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Complete to
The
John
rookie from
Smith.
Georgia in on that
It's a
tackle.
pickup of 6.
Sure showed
Brings
off
up
some
second
mobility on
and
that play.
4
Got outside the
at
pocket and
36-yard
easily
line.
found an open man.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Steelers feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Jumbo! Look at that.
To throw, Rodgers. Completed to his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's a gain
Give
of
him
8.
8 on that one.
That's good
And the
for
Steelers
us.
have a first
Steelers,
down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Pittsburgh.
Look at the 8.
Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Right at the line of
The
scrimmage.
Falcons spend the first of their
No
3
gain on the
timeouts
play. Brings up
as they'll
second
meet and decide
and
what to
10
do on this second
at the
down.
27-yard line.
Look at the 8.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets him the first, and they can run this
Gain of
clock
10
out.
yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. He's got it. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Steelers.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one.